Rav Moshe Feinstein was walking from his house to the yeshiva MTJ together with his son Reb David. On the way, he suddenly turns to his son Reb David and he says, "Do you know that there's 1,500 steps between the house and the yeshiva?" Reb David looks at him dumbfounded. His father had nothing better to do other than to count footsteps. Reb Moshe says to him, "What do you mean? Chazal tell us that a person receives schar for walking to the Beis Medrash al kol psia upsia, for every single footstep. If so, each footstep is worthy of being counted. It has value in itself, just one step." We have to understand, each person has a job in this world. We have a task to climb the ladder to perfection. Could be there's millions of rungs, many steps we have to take, but we have to always value each step. What is the value of a step today in our world? There was a bacher who was very tzibrochen because he hadn't learned well. He comes to the Chafetz Chaim and he's sitting in front of the Heilige Chafetz Chaim and he says, "You know, Rebbe, I only learned 4 blot this man. I think I'm not cut out for learning." Chafetz Chaim looks at him and he says, "Really? 400 blot? Psh. No, Rebbe, I learned 4 blot. 4 blot. Wow, that's an achievement. 400 blot." He realized the Chafetz Chaim must be hard of hearing. "Rebbe, 4 blot. 4. Chafetz Chaim says, it says in the Gemara, Toiv echad b'tzar, mimea shaloi b'tzar. One thing accomplished with great effort, with tsar, has the value of something 100 times if it's done with ease. You have learned 4 blot with difficulty, with effort. It's worth 400. So you've learned 400 blot. An Adam Gadol told me once about a bacher, Nebuch, who was sliding down a spiraling track and he was going Nebuch off. He had tried so hard many times, he had so many difficulties, he had tried to overcome the challenges and he couldn't do it, and that's it, he's done. Everyone tried to speak to him and tried to stop him, but when they saw that no one could speak to him, this Yid sat him down and said, "I want you to know one thing. You should remember, as far as you may fall, as bad as things will be for you, as tumadik as you may become, you should always remember that all the good things you've done will never be forgotten. They're yours forever. You're never going to lose it. Any challenge that you've overcome, anything that you've done is yours. No one could take it away." The bacher, of course, at that time didn't make an impression, but later when he returned to the fold, he said that those words what inspired him. Every step that we take, especially today, a hesitation, even if later we may fall, but the moment of hesitation is ours. No one can take it away from us. Every little step in the right direction is so valuable. As the astronaut once said famously, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.